Islam Makhachev is pushing himself harder than ever as he gears up for one of the toughest challenges of his career, a showdown with the dangerous Australian striker Jack Della Maddalena. Known for his suffocating grappling, unshakable composure, and championship-caliber mindset, Makhachev is leaving no stone unturned in his preparation. This training camp has been all about refining every aspect of his game, from striking precision to takedown transitions and top control dominance. Makhachev understands that Maddalena's crisp boxing, devastating combinations, and relentless forward pressure present a unique threat unlike anything he's faced before. But if there's one thing fans know about Islam Makhachev, it's that he thrives under pressure. With the Dagestani work ethic driving him, he's been grinding through grueling sessions with his elite team at American Kickboxing Academy, ensuring that every weapon in his arsenal is razor sharp. As fight night approaches, the anticipation continues to build. Can Makhachev's relentless pace, technical mastery, and championship mentality neutralize one of the UFC's most lethal strikers? The stage is set for a collision between two elite talents, and the outcome could redefine the landscape of their division. Lightweight champion Islam Makhachev is pushing himself to the limit as he prepares for his next big test against Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. Known for his elite grappling and relentless pace, Makhachev's training camp has been all about power, endurance, and precision. Early mornings in the Dagestani mountains set the tone, followed by intense strength sessions at American Kickboxing Academy, where every lift and drill is designed to build the explosiveness needed to control a dangerous striker like Della Maddalena. With JDM's crisp boxing and knockout power looming, Makhachev has doubled down on sharpening his defense and timing. Sparring sessions focus on pressure, positioning, and maintaining composure under fire, the hallmarks of his championship style. As fight night approaches, Makhachev's blend of discipline, conditioning, and technical mastery could once again prove why he's one of the most complete fighters in the UFC today.
Наверное, еще раз 15-20 сделаем. Нормально, она кистью пробить. Каждый все на продвижении 2 месяцев. А так как? Вот так? Решил ковер не пробить.
Специальные выемки, да?
Вот так? Здесь уже нос слабо двигается.
Давай 10 раз.
Давай, давай. Третий заход, наверное, самый легкий посередине.
Islam Makhachev is leaving absolutely nothing to chance as he prepares for his upcoming showdown with Australia's rising star, Jack Della Maddalena. Fresh off 3 grueling weeks of fight camp, the reigning lightweight champion has entered full grind mode once again, isolating himself from distractions and dedicating every ounce of focus to refining his craft. For Makhachev, every session in the gym, every early morning run, and every round of sparring has a clear purpose: to stay one step ahead of one of the most dangerous strikers in the division. He knows that Della Maddalena''s crisp boxing and knockout precision pose a serious threat, and he's approaching this matchup with the respect and seriousness it deserves. To Islam, this isn't just another title defense. It's a test of legacy and responsibility. Carrying the pride of Dagestan and the expectations of a champion, Makhachev approaches each fight as a chance to reaffirm why he sits at the very top of the sport. His training camp has been centered on discipline, focus, and adaptation. He's been fine-tuning his striking defense, improving his footwork, and perfecting the transitions between his stand-up and grappling, the very elements that have made him nearly unstoppable inside the octagon. As mid-November approaches, Makhachev believes the hard work will speak for itself. When the cage door closes, he intends to show once again that preparation, precision, and persistence are what separate champions from contenders.
Khabib анонсировал твой бой против Маддалены за титул в полусреднем весе. И расскажи, как проходит твоя подготовка и видишь ли ты опасность в нем?
Подготовка проходит хорошо, только начали. Как раз только говорил, что на сборах были 3 недели, приехали. Опасность, конечно, если человек чемпион на какой-то вес, особенно у нас в организации, там таких проходных не бывает. Так что подхожу с максимальной ответственностью к этому бою. И думаю, буду к середине ноября в хорошей форме.
Lightweight champion Islam Makhachev is putting his body through a brutal test as he prepares for his UFC 322 clash with Australia's knockout artist Jack Della Maddalena. Known for his relentless work ethic and elite grappling pedigree, Makhachev has taken his training intensity to another level, blending raw strength, endurance, and precision into one of the most punishing camps of his career. Training between Dubai and American Kickboxing Academy, Islam's days are built around pushing his limits. Mornings begin with long-distance mountain runs under the desert sun, followed by high-altitude sprints and resistance drills designed to build relentless pressure inside the octagon. In the gym, it's all business. Heavy deadlifts, explosive Olympic lifts, and endless rounds of wrestling and grappling that test every muscle fiber. His sparring sessions are equally unforgiving, featuring elite partners brought in to mimic Della Maddalena's sharp boxing and forward pressure. Islam's coach, Javier Mendez, has called this one of the hardest camps they've ever put together. Islam's not just training to defend his title, Mendez said. He's training to dominate. Every detail, from recovery to nutrition, is calculated to perfection. Ice baths, sauna sessions, and tactical film study fill the gaps between workouts, ensuring that the champ stays as sharp mentally as he is physically. As UFC 322 approaches, the message from Team Makhachev is clear. This camp isn't about surviving Jack Della Maddalena's striking. It's about breaking him. With his trademark Dagestani discipline and champion's mindset, Islam Makhachev is preparing for war. And if his training is any indication, fans can expect to see one of the most complete and dangerous versions of the lightweight king when the cage door closes.
Устал, да? Отдохни.
16 ноября.
16 ноября, да.
It's going to be so interesting to see how his body reacts on the fight night, you know, being able to consume extra carbs, to be a little bit bigger. Like, what do you think is the biggest strength for him being able to go up to this weight class?
I think the biggest thing on our side is he's very, very strong. Very strong. So, yes, he's super, super strong. Out of all my lightweights, he is the strongest one out of all of them. I don't recall one lightweight stronger than him. Not even close. He's the strongest. So out of everybody I have, he's the guy that has the best opportunity to be able to handle the strength of the bigger guys.
Australian knockout artist Jack Della Maddalena isn't backing down. He's calling the champion out with a message loud and clear. Come get it. As he prepares for the biggest fight of his career at UFC 322, Della Maddalena is embracing the moment. carrying his trademark calm confidence into a showdown with one of the most dominant champions in modern MMA, Islam Makhachev. For JDM, this fight isn't just an opportunity, it's a statement. Known for his crisp boxing, surgical precision, and unshakable composure under fire, the Perth native has been dismantling opponents one by one. Now, as he steps up to face the pound-for-pound king, he's not intimidated, he's motivated. He's the best in the world, Della Maddalena said earlier this week. That's exactly why I want him. If he wants to prove he's unbeatable, come get it. Inside the gym, Maddalena's preparation mirrors his words. Intense, technical, and fueled by belief. His training camp has been centered around speed, distance control, and takedown defense, knowing Makhachev's relentless grappling will test every inch of his game. But those close to JDM say the same thing. The harder the challenge, the sharper he becomes. As the countdown to UFC 322 continues, the tension builds. On one side stands the champion, methodical and disciplined. On the other, a striker who refuses to bow to fear. Jack Della Maddalena isn't promising chaos. He's promising a fight. And with two of the most dangerous men in the sport colliding under the lights, his message to Makhachev echoes louder than ever. If you want to keep that belt, come get it.
It does seem like Islam's on Twitter already saying it's time to be double champion and all the rest of it, so it seems like you are the fight he wants. Do you think that's the one that makes the most sense?
I think that a lot of good welterweights. Obviously, I think Islam's, what he's done is probably given him, I think he deserves a shot if he wants to step up, but I guess that's not my call. It's up to the UFC.
It was a great foundation for a fight like that.
Yeah, Islam's I think it's a good practice match for Islam.
And I guess just last thing, what would it kind of say about you if you can go in a 2-fight span from not being the champion to beating Bilal, who I think is, up there in pound for pound, to beating the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world?
It's a pretty good, a good run, but it's just the beginning. I think beating Islam would be this is just the beginning.
And Islam's already tweeted at you a few times, and the most recent one, he says, "You're not Volk. I'll show you there at different levels. Keep my belt clean." Do you have any response to Islam?
No, come get it. Come get it.
Khabib Nurmagomedov has never been one to ease up, not as a fighter, and certainly not as a coach. In the latest footage from Team Makhachev's brutal UFC 322 training camp, the former lightweight champion is seen driving his teammates through every grueling session, demanding precision, pace, and perfection from start to finish. Even in retirement, Khabib's presence remains larger than life. His voice cuts through the gym as he pushes Islam Makhachev and the rest of the Dagestani squad to maintain championship intensity. Whether it's sparring, grappling, or conditioning, there's no room for comfort. Every day you have to suffer to become better, Khabib reminds them. The same philosophy that made him one of the greatest of all time. Insiders say this camp has been one of Makhachev's hardest yet, with Khabib personally overseeing sessions focused on pressure, control, and mental toughness. The goal is simple: ensure that when Makhachev steps into the octagon against Jack Della Maddalena, he's not just prepared, he's unstoppable. As the footage spreads, fans are reminded that the Dagestani dynasty isn't slowing down. Under Khabib's watchful eye, Islam Makhachev continues to evolve, sharper, stronger, and more dangerous than ever. And if history has taught us anything, when Khabib's leading the charge, his fighters don't just train to win, they train to dominate.
22 minutes. 22.
22 minutes left.
22 minutes.
Left?
And it was 4 rounds, but we have to do this 22 minutes, 2 rounds. 11, 1 minute rest. 5. There was.
The leader, the coach, and me. Off.
As Makhachev's camp intensifies under Khabib's watchful eye, one thing is clear: the grind never stops in Dagestan. Every session, every round, Every drop of sweat brings the champ closer to war. This is Octagon HQ, where fight news meets the front lines of the UFC. Stay tuned for more.